Hi, my name's Sabrina Kelly and today we're doing a 60-minute Pilates mat workout. So we'll get started. Come to the front of the mat and bring your heels together and your toes apart. Squeezing the heels together, so hugging the midline. Press the palms forwards. Take an inhale to reach the arms up at the sides and then exhale to take a standing roll down, articulating through the spine. Nice and slow. Rolling up, stacking the spine. Inhale to lift, and exhale, drop the arms down the side of the body. We'll take 2 more. Inhale, reach the arms up to the side, lift the abdominals. Exhale, rolling down, keeping the weight forwards as you roll down. Try not to push into the back of the knees. Rolling up slowly to standing. Let the shoulders drop down like a rag doll. Let's do 1 more of those. Inhale, reaching the arms up. Exhale, drawing the lower belly in as you start to curl forward. So engaging the abdominals to find your center. You might feel a stretch in the hamstrings there. You can also bend the knees if you need to. Rolling up to standing. Reach the arms out to the side. Stack one arm on top of the other. It doesn't matter which side. As you squeeze the heels, we'll take standing footwork. Lift the heels away from the floor. We take an inhale to bend the knees and then exhale to stretch. Don't go too low. Inhale to bend and exhale to stretch. Keep going. We do 4 more. Inhale. Exhale, stretch. Finding your balance. Spreading the big toe and the baby toe. Lifting the arch of the foot. Last 2. Inhale and exhale. Final 1. Inhale and exhale. From here, we're going to reach the arms forwards. Start to bend your knees over your toes. We'll take a roll back. Roll back onto the mat. Keep the arms reaching forwards. Press into the feet. Come up to standing. And rolling back. So you go through the whole range of the ankle joint and the hips. 3 more. Inhale, roll back. It's quite energetic. And exhale, lift up. Last 2. Inhale, roll back. Try not to push the rib cage forwards when you stand. Last 1. And lifting up to standing. Good. Now slowly press the arms forwards. Lift the heels. Come on down to the floor. See if you can roll back without putting your hands on the floor. It's tricky. All the way back. Good. We're down on the floor. Come onto the mat. Bring your legs roughly hip distance apart. Roll the shoulders out into the mat and keep the lower spine nice and neutral. We'll take single toe taps. Inhale, reach your right leg up to tabletop. Exhale, tap down. Inhale, lift. Keep the pelvis still. Exhale, lower. 2 more. Up and down. Keep the left side still. And lower. Let's check the other side. Inhale, lift the left. Exhale, lower down. And 2, keep the right side still. Controlling with the abdominals. 3. Exhale, last 1. And 4. Reach the arms up. We're now focused on the shoulder girdle. Take the arms back past the ears. Keep the rib cage gently pressing down towards the floor. Back ribs on the floor. Exhale, lower the hands towards the hips. Drop the shoulders down and the arms down into the sockets. Inhale, take the arms back. So this is called rib cage arms. And then exhale, lower the arms down. We're just checking the stability of the shoulders and the pelvis. 2 more. Inhale, back. Warming up the shoulder joint. Exhale, lower. Last 1. Inhale, take the arms back. And then exhale, we'll lower the arms down. Good. Okay. Lift the legs into tabletop, but this time squeezing the heels together and the toes apart, just like when we were standing. As you lift the legs up, keep the knee in line with the hip joint. Double toe taps. Tap the toes towards the floor. Inhale. Try not to overarch the lower back. Exhale, lift. 4 more. Inhale, tap. Moving from the hip joint, exhale, lift. You should feel your abdominals working. Inhale, tap. exhale, lift. Last two, squeezing the heels, and exhale, lift. Last one, inhale, tap, and exhale, lift. We hold it there. Bring the hands behind the back of the head. I'm going to take abdominal curls. We're starting to warm up now. Inhale, lift the head and shoulders from the upper back. Exhale, lower. Keep the legs still. Pelvis is fixed as we inhale, lift for 2. Exhale, lower. Last one for 3. Inhale, lift for 3. Hold it there. We pulse for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Coming down. We do the same again, but this time with 10. Off we go. Good luck. Inhale for 1. Exhale to lower. And for 2. Exhale to lower. And for 3, we pulse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, coming down. Now we take rotation to the right side. Keep your hips stable. Inhale to the right side. Exhale, lower down. Lifting the right shoulder blade off for 2. Exhale, lower. And for 3, we pulse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, coming down. Other side to the left. We're not doing 10. Inhale, lift, and exhale, lower. And for 2, exhale. And for 3, we pulse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, coming down. And rest for a moment. So you should feel now your abdominals have really kicked in. This is what we want throughout the class. This is where we're working from lower abs to upper abs. Okay, now we come into some footwork. Hands behind the back of the head, squeeze the legs and feet together, bring your legs to a tabletop and then stretch the legs up. Before we do our footwork, we're going to come into single leg lower. Flex the ankles back and lift the head and shoulders up. Lower your right leg down. This is where you might be for your footwork. It really depends. And then lift back up, changing sides. Inhale, lower the left. Stay lifted in the upper body. Exhale. Right side, inhale. Hold it there. Exhale, lift. Good. Left side, inhale. Keep the right leg still. And lift. One more each side. Keep lifting the upper body. And lift. Last one. And we lift up. Bend the knees in towards the chest, squeeze the heels together and have the toes apart. From here, you can come beyond your tabletop. So there's a slight tail curl off the mat. The hands stay behind the back of the head, and you lift the head and shoulders up. So you're in a little ball shape. From there, squeezing the heels for footwork. Inhale, stretch your legs forwards for 1. Exhale, bend. We're doing 8. And 2, I'm going to count. Exhale. And for 3, keep the pelvis stable. And for 4, exhale. And for 5, exhale. And for 6, exhale. Inhale, 7, exhaling in. And 8, exhaling in. Just have a moment to bring the hands to the shins. It's quite brisk, our footwork. We're doing another round, but this time you're going to point and flex the ankles. Hands behind the back of the head, lift the head and shoulders up. Inhale, stretch. Point the toes, flex the toes, exhale, bend. Harder. And 2, point, flex and bend. And 3, point, flex and bend. And 4, point, flex and bend. And 5, 3 more. Make sure you're breathing. 6. And 7, inhale out, exhale, bending in. Last one for 8. And coming in. Bring the legs in towards you, just rock from side to side, then we'll have a little stretch. So stretch your legs along the mat, come into banana stretch. Left leg goes over, hold on to the left wrist and take a stretch to the side. It's important to stretch the abdominals out afterwards so they don't get too bunched up. We're thinking of lengthening. Other side. So we're still in our warm-up. We're coming into something called the hundreds, the next exercise. From here, bring your legs back to tabletop, heels together, toes apart. Keep the arms down by the side of the body and just lift the head and the shoulders. And if that feels like it's too uncomfortable for your neck, you can support your neck. Lift the arms up, we start to pump. Breathing in. Breathing out, that's 10. Inhale and exhale, that's 20. Inhale and exhale, that's 30. Inhale, exhale, 40. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 50. Inhale and exhale, 60. From here, we're going to stretch the legs for 70. Maybe you can lower them down for 80. We're coming up to our last 2 rounds for 90 and 100. Come down towards the floor. We're coming into roll up, so the same as when we were standing. So we're actually going to start this exercise from upright. So you can point or flex the toes. It's actually easier to point the toes. Flexing is a little bit harder, so you choose. Arms out in front of you. I'll show you with both, point and flex. From here, you draw the lower belly in, lower abdomen comes in to round and flex your lower back. Then from there, imagine you're bending over a beach ball, so don't flatten your back, it's a curved spine, flexing the spine, coming over and forwards. Then we'll take an inhale to roll back onto the mat. The same as when you were standing, you inhale, roll back, down onto the mat, and you exhale, bring the arms in line with the shoulders. You inhale, chin to chest, look down the body, and you exhale, coming forwards. Try and keep your arms with your shoulders rather than not catching up with your shoulders. So we roll back, keep the arms with you, and then exhale, lower. Doing 3 more of these. Inhale, lift the chest. Watch out for the legs lifting up. Exhale, forwards. I'll show you with flexed ankles. Push through the heels if you're flexing the ankles. Exhale, lower down. Last 2, everyone. Inhale, lift, and exhale, forwards. If you feel a bit bumpy in the spine, go through that place slowly. Inhale, pull the abdominals in, articulate through the spine. Exhale. We've got 1 more. Inhale, lift. That one was tricky. And exhale, forwards. And then from there, roll all the way down onto the mat. Exhale, well down. Bring the arms down by your side. We're coming into single leg circle. Keep your mid-back and your rib cage, the back of your rib cage, on the mat. You might have a slight arch for the lower back. This is fine, apart from when you raise the legs. So from here, reach your right leg up, turn out the leg slightly. And from there, we're taking the leg across to the left, drawing a circle, go out to the side, and then exhale, lift up. So go over to the left, draw a circle, out to the side and lift up. Don't move the left side of your body. Inhale, down, around, external rotation. Exhale, last one. Inhale, down, around, external rotation and hold. Reverse the other way to the right. 1, over, exhale, lift. Stabilize the shoulders. 2, and exhale, lift. And inhale, 3, exhale, lift. And 4. Last one for 5. Change over legs. Other side, slight external rotation. Keep that throughout the exercise. Ground into the shoulders. Inhale over to the right. Don't move the right side. Exhale, lifting up. 1. And for 2. Exhale. Notice the difference on each side. For 3. Exhale. For 4. Exhale. And for 5. Exhale, hold. When we go out to the side, be careful of that hip. If it feels a bit clunky, then make it smaller. 1. Exhale. Say that because it's my left side. 2. Exhale. Both sides are different. 3. Exhale. 4. Exhale. Last one is for 5. Exhale. Bend the knee in towards the chest. Roll up to seated. Stretch both legs out in front of you. Press your hands by your hips. Lift your bum, or you can slide it forwards, depending on your mat. Wrap your hands around your shins. Option 1 here, option 2 behind the backs of the legs. We're going to come into rolling like a ball. Keep your head off the floor, keep your feet off the floor. Inhale, rock back. Exhale, forwards. 1. And for 2, have fun. Exhale. I love this one. 3. exhale, 4, exhale, last one for 5, keep that balance, and hold. Press your feet down, press your hands down, lift your bum, and come back. Bring your right leg in towards you, we're coming into ab series. Hands come onto the front of the shin, this leg extends forwards, while this one comes in towards you. Rounding through your lower back, stretch the leg forwards, pull that leg in towards you, extend the other leg and change over. 1 and 2. We breathe in for 2 and we breathe out for 2. We breathe in for 2 and breathe out for 2. Single leg stretch, breathing in, breathing out. One more set, breathing in and breathing out. Bring both legs in towards you and rest the head down onto the floor. Okay, just imagine your legs are going forwards and your arms are going back and then you're circling your arms. It's quite tricky choreography. Any issues in the neck, keep it down or put your hands behind your head. Lift your head and shoulders up. Stretch the arms and stretch the legs. Squeeze that midline, squeeze the heels. Inhale, exhale, circle, squeeze. Double leg stretch. Inhale, exhale, circle, squeeze. 3 more. Inhale, reach, exhale, bend. Last 2. Inhale, reach, exhale, bend. Last 1. Inhale, reach, exhale, bend, and come down. We're nearly there with the stomach series. We're stretching the legs up. You're taking hold of your right leg. The left leg extends forwards. From there, hold as high as you can up your leg, and then pull your spine and lift your glutes away from the floor to connect to your abs. The lower back goes down into the mat. We pull the leg towards us for scissors. 1, 2, and change. 1, 2, and change. You inhale and you exhale to change. Breathing in and exhale to change. Breathing in and exhale to change. 1 more each side and exhaling. Coming down. Let's have a little breather. We're coming into double leg lower lift. This one's tricky. Okay, good luck. Squeeze your heels together. I'm going to give you modification for this one. Lift the head and shoulders up. Go back to your Pilates V position. Heels together, toes apart. Lift the legs up in that V and keep that tabletop. Option 1, tap the toes down towards the mat and lift up. Tap the toes down to the mat and lift up. Option 2, if you're coming with me, stretch your legs up. Keep your low back on the mat when your legs are high. Inhale, lower squeeze. You'll feel slight lightening on the mat, that's fine. Exhale, lift. 3 more. Inhale, lower squeeze. Exhale, lift. Last one, lift the head and shoulders. Inhale, lower, and exhale. Elbow to knee. Bend the left knee towards the right elbow, and then change over sides and swap. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. 1 more each side. Lift your shoulder blades off the mat and breathing out. And come down. Just have a short moment there, just to really connect to the body and see how things are feeling. Ideally, you should feel nice and warm in your center. Any issues around the front of the neck, this is absolutely fine, we're building strength. Any issues around the back of the neck, I'm gonna come up, this is not okay, we don't wanna overstretch the back of the neck. So just check in on that, and if that's happening at this stage of the workout, then I would support your head with your hands, because our necks are so flexible. Okay, we're coming up, everyone. You're gonna bring your legs a little bit wider off the mat. You might wanna sit on something for your hips. Flex your ankles back strongly, and then from there, find the tops of your sitting bones. Can you find the tops of your sitting bones? Neutral spine, so you might have a little arch in the lower back, this is fine. Then from here, reach your arms out in front of you. We're coming into spine stretch, just slowing it down a fraction. Draw the navel back towards the spine, so you're in a slight tilt. From here, take an inhale to lengthen upwards, and then exhale, round your back, just like we did in roll down, like you're bending over a ball. If this feels good, we're going to reach the arms up. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, going forwards, drawing the belly in. Next one, raise the arms. Keep the rib cage calm. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, rounding forwards. Like, again, the roll down from the beginning of the workout. Inhale, lifting up. So it's spinal flexion, rounding the back. Exhale, going forwards. We've got one more. Inhale, lifting up. And exhale, we go forwards. And then just stay there and have a stretch of your low back, but not by collapsing. You're pressing your fingertips down to somewhere, or you can reach your arms out. Draw the belly back and round the spine and take your body forwards. You might feel a stretch in the hamstrings as well. This will lead us nicely into our next exercise, okay? So, we're going to come in. Bring your hands, there's a few options here. It's quite tricky. You can either bring your hands behind the backs of your legs, and let's just take a balance here. Lifting the knees up in line with the feet, coming into a seated tabletop, drawing the belly in. From there, see if you can take the legs out to the side, and then from there, see if you can turn the legs outwards. Good. Maybe from here, you could take somewhere higher on the leg and extend the legs up. You choose, either bent knees or straight legs. We're going to roll back. Inhale back, exhale forwards. Keep your head off the floor, exhale forwards. Inhale, exhale, breathing in, breathing out. Inhale, exhale, last one. Inhale, exhale, and bring the feet down. From there, make sure you're back on your mat. Take the legs apart. We're coming into saw. Arrive on top of your sit bones. Flex the ankles, reach the arms out to the side. From here, we're going to take a rotation to the right side first. Take an inhale to rotate to the right, and as you do that, reach your right arm up behind you and send the left arm forwards. As you send the left arm forwards, keep your right palm up facing the ceiling like you're doing a front crawl swimming stroke. Then see if you can send your left hand in a rotation over to your right side and keep lifting up. This is on an exhale. Inhale to center, spinal rotation. It's a twist. Exhale, you twist to the other side. You can use your hand on your leg, inhale, to partner yourself, and you exhale. Doesn't matter if the knees are bent, they can be straight or bent. Inhale, and you exhale. Inhale, lift, and exhale. One more, and then you exhale. And from there, we're coming all the way up. Bring the legs and the feet together. Stretch your toes forwards. Reach the arms out in front and roll your spine down. We're coming into shoulder bridge, 1 and 2. Bring the arms down onto the floor. Press the feet down. Legs in line with the hips and knees in line with the hips. And make sure the feet aren't too far forwards for your shoulder bridge. Yeah, we're approximately hip distance apart, approximately. From there, start to tilt the pelvis down in towards the mat. Then start to lift the pelvis up, lifting up onto the shoulders. Lifting the chin, weight on the back of the skull, then roll the spine all the way down onto the mat. We'll do the same again. Here, the lower back imprints down before we come back into our neutral spine. Inhale, tilt the pelvis back, imprint the lower spine into the mat, lifting up all the way up onto the shoulders. And then exhale, rolling back down. You should feel quite a lot of energy coming through the thighs, as in you're really using, stretching open your thighs, stretching open the front of the body, and also working the back of the body, the hamstrings. Inhale, tilt the pelvis under, lift and curl. We connect to the glutes. I can definitely feel my hamstrings kicking in here. Hold it there. And then melt down from the chest and exhale all the way down. It's a front body opening, much like a back bender shoulder bridge. Let's do one more of those. Now we're coming to shoulder bridge 2, kicking the legs. Inhale, tilt back. Lift up. Take an exhale when you get to the top. Right leg lifts up. Inhale, point the foot to go up. Stand into the shoulders. Exhale, lower the leg down. 3 more. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower. Last 2. Keep the left side lifted. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Last 1. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Place the foot down onto the floor. Lift the glutes, lift onto the shoulders and roll down. We'll reset before we do the next one. Tilt the pelvis under. Start to roll up. Left leg. Inhale, point. Exhale, flex, lower down. We try to touch the floor. See how that goes. 2. Exhale, lower. Keep the right side lifted. 3. Exhale, lower. Should really feel those hamstrings and glutes now. 4. And exhale, lower. Press the foot down. Roll all the way down onto the mat. All the way, all the way, all the way. Then from there, we're going to take some small rollbacks, half rollbacks to lead us into the next exercise. Reach the arms up, or you can bring the hands around the backs of the legs, and then start to roll up through the spine all the way to the top. From there, arms out in front of you. So this is prep for our teaser. It's a tricky exercise. Inhale, roll back. Just to the shoulder blades. If you get stuck, hold your legs. Exhale, lift back up. 3 more. Inhale, roll back. Shoulders down the back. Exhale, lift back up. Keep the feet down. 2 more. Inhale, roll back. And exhale, lift up. Keep your head a little bit further forward, trying to take it further back. And then lifting up. So from there, with that action, you can always go back to that because it's a challenging exercise. You're going to bring your legs and feet together. Hands just go by the side of the body and pick your legs up. Then from there, pick your arms up. Okay, from here, you can have your hands down or facing this way, similar to Navasana, our boat pose. Let's do one like this. Inhale, we roll back, and then exhale, we lift up. Next one, see if you can straighten the legs. Teaser 1, inhale, roll back, exhale, lift up. Very tricky for the spine. 1 more. Inhale, roll back, exhale, lift up, and have a break. Teaser 2, even more challenging. Reach the arms up by the ears. Roll back behind your sit bones. Start to lift the legs up. You can do double toe taps. Down, down, up. Option 1. Or straight legs. Down and up. 2 and 3. Hold. Roll all the way down onto the floor. Did you make it? Sweep the arms down by the side. Teaser 3, this one you might need to hold onto the backs of your legs. Your feet are pointed, your heels are together, toes slightly apart. Chin to chest, lift the legs, come through your hundreds position. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, roll down again. We'll do the same again, 2 more of those. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, roll down again. See if you can lift your chest a little bit high. You might need to put your hands behind the back of your legs. Inhale, lift up. And then exhale, place the feet down. We're coming into hip circles. So from here, there's 2 options for the arms. Press the forearms down onto the floor. We'll do a little bit of prep for this first. Tap the toes onto the mat. Keep the chest lifted. Take your knees to the right side on an inhale. Exhale, center. To the left side and exhale, center. And when you do this, the hips stay together. They don't move. They stay together, as do the feet. And over to the side and back to center. So the pelvis moves as one. Then from there, we're going to stretch the legs up. Take the legs over to the right side first. Inhale, tick over to the right, about 10 past 2 on a clock, and then exhale, center. To the left, inhale. Keep squeezing the heels, exhale, center. To the right side, center, and to the left, and center. You shouldn't be arching your back, okay? Make sure this is nice and stable. Okay, so the full out exercise, now we've built that up, you can keep your arms down, or you're going to take your hands back and your shoulders back into extension. Yeah? And then from there, you can take them wider if they need to go wider. Just make sure you can press into the floor. We're going to lift the legs up. So in that, again, you're in a tilt of the pelvis backwards. Inhale over to the right, go down, go around, and then exhale, lift up to the left side. Inhale, doing 3 each side. Exhale, lift up. Right side, down, around and up. Left side. We've got 1 more each side. And right side. And left side. And bend the knees and come down. Good, you should get very hot doing that. Okay, from there we're going to cross the feet over, press the hands down and step the feet back. So we're coming into now a progression of forearm plank, plank, side plank, and that's it. I'd like you to take any option that feels right for you, or you can do all of them as well. You don't have to, but if your body feels like you can do all of them, then do, but choose your level. So we start with forearm plank. Arms come down onto the floor. Extend your legs back, and today we're going to work in a little V, so our Pilates V again. The heels together, toes apart. The first plank we're holding for 3 breaths. An inhale and an exhale is 1 breath. Protracting through the shoulders, and we're just holding. Breathe in, breathe out. Don't sink in the shoulder blades. Breathe in, breathe out. 1 more, and breathe out. Come down and rest. So knowing how it feels to be in this position, hopefully that wasn't too challenging. We're now going to start to move our forearm plank. The next forearm plank, number 2, we're bringing the heels together and toes apart. Chest is forwards. You're going to press your heels back to inhale and then exhale forwards. Inhale, press back, exhale forwards. Keep going. 3, 4, 5, come down and rest. Okay, we've got 2 more. Okay, the next one, we're coming into protraction, retraction. Okay, shoulder blades down, shoulder blades up. Forearms come down. You don't want to take your forearms too wide, but if you do need to move the elbows slightly, you can. We want these muscles around the armpits to work. Okay. Protraction, retraction. Keep looking forwards in between your thumbs. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, drop down. Inhale, lift up, just moving the shoulder blades. Exhale, drop down. That's 2, 3, 4, 5. And come and rest. So we're taking small sets of each. The next one we're working on mountain climbers. I'm going to ask you to keep your hips nice and stable. They're going to have to move to a slight degree, but try not to lift your bum and tailbone up in the air and the legs. It doesn't go into down dog. We're staying low, and then we're just moving the knee towards the elbow, a bit like rainbows that we do for warming up in our yoga practice. So forearms come down. This is the last one. Stretch back. Protract through the shoulders. Right knee, inhale, twist towards the left. Exhale back. 3 on each side. Left side, inhale, exhale back. That's 1 set. And second set, 2, exhale. You can move your gaze as well. 3, exhale. That's the second set. I can't count. And then left side, and come back and rest. Okay, so the next phase, if you're taking this series with me, we're coming into high plank next, okay? Same with cider plank. Hands come out in front of you. You want your hands, ideally, approximately under your shoulders. You can, if your shoulders feel like they're rounding in, you can turn your hands out slightly, okay? Try not to put all the weight into your wrists. You want to push out of your wrists. We're coming in, we're holding our plank. You've guessed it, it's the same series. Okay, from here, lifting the lower abdominals, protracting. We're holding for 1, exhale. 3 breaths. For 2, exhale. Keep lifting. For 3, this is really helpful for push-up. Exhale. And come down. Okay, the next round, we're working in forwards and backwards, working through our feet. Remember not to lift the tailbone and the glutes up. Hands come down. Protract through the shoulders. Inhale back, exhale forwards. 1, 2, and 3, 4, don't lose your protraction, 5, and coming down. We've got one more round. So the next round is the mountain climbers, but much slower planking mountain climbers. Again, try not to lift your hips up. Same thing, watch out for losing that protraction. Hands down, lift up. Okay, right side, inhale, exhale. Left side, that's 1, exhale. We're on 2, and back, left side, and back. Last one for 3, up, and back, left side, up, and back, and coming down. Okay, good. We now work on side plank. So again, we're going to come onto the forearm first, yeah? Let's come onto the right side first. Pressing the forearm down onto the mat. So as you press this forearm down, you want to make sure it's not directly underneath you. It's slightly further away, so when you go up, you've got space to go towards it. The left arm comes down onto the side of the body, and the left foot in Pilates comes in front of the right leg, yeah? So you're not exactly stacking the legs. From here, we're going to reverse the breath. Take an inhale first. Exhale to lift up and go over into banana. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, lift up, go over into banana. One more, inhale, lower down. Exhale, lift up, come up into banana. And then come down. Hopefully you've got that. Just 3, that's enough. Okay, from here we now take it into a twist. We take an inhale. Exhale, lift up. Inhale, twist. Exhale, open. 2 more. Inhale, twist. Exhale, open. Last one. Inhale, twist. Exhale, open. Coming down. Let's change to the other side. So you notice the difference on each side, how that feels for you, the strength in each side of the body, particularly the shoulders. We take a breath in here. Make sure that arm's out to the side. I have to move mine out slightly. Press into the feet. Think of the pelvis coming forward so you're not rocking back. Take an inhale. Exhale up. Inhale lower. Exhale up. Last one. Exhale up. And then come down. Now we come into the twist. Inhale. Exhale, lift. Inhale, twist. Exhale, lift. Try not to twist the pelvis too much. It will move slightly. Last one. And exhale. Coming down. Okay, just sit back for a moment and stretch through the toes. We're coming onto our side kicks. So as you spread through those toes, stretch back. You might need to be here. Little toe stretch. So moving on to our side kicks, we're going to do right side first. I want you to align your body with the back of your mat. So your legs come forwards about 45 degrees, and then your arm at the back can be in various positions behind the back of the head. This hand is in front, or it can go here. Equally, any neck issues, you can come down to here, yeah? From there, you're going to bring the legs out in front of you. This foot, depending on your ankle range, can press down, and you can push into that, or you're on the side of the foot. We're kicking forwards first. We take an inhale to kick forwards, 1, 2, point the foot, exhale, go back and back. That's 1. Inhale, kick, kick, point the foot, exhale, back and back for 2. The upper body can move slightly, inhale, and exhale back and back, but only because it's coming from the pelvis, but not destabilizing. There's a slight tilt. Inhale, 4, exhale, back, and for 5. Kicking forwards, back and back, for 6, for 7, last one for 8. Legs down and together. Bring the top foot forward so the heel is directly in the middle of the arch of that other foot. Then from there, we're flexing the ankle, we're kicking up to the side external rotation, point the foot, lower down. We do 8. Inhale, lift, exhale, point. And for 3, exhale. And for 4, make sure you're not rolling back onto that hip. For 5, and for 6, and for 7, should feel your glute now, and for 8, calming down. Okay, let's do the other side. So set up on the other side, legs 45 degrees in front, other arm just down onto the mat. You should be able to see your feet. Hand in front of the chest. From there, this foot can go down onto the floor, or it can come down on the side of the foot, turning the legs out. Inhale, kick forwards, 1. Exhale, pulse back. 2, it's like a lengthen, and back. 3, and back, 4, back and back. 5, inhale, 6, and 7, hamstrings and quad stretching, 8, and back. Bring the legs together. Now to the side. Inhale, lift the leg up, flex, exhale, point down. And 2, exhale. Try not to roll back on that hip. 3, exhale, feeling the glute. 4, your external rotators. 5, keep the left leg still. 6, 7, inhale up, exhale, lower for 8. Okay, that's our side kicks done there. We're going to come onto our hands and knees. From here, from your hands and knees, hands approximately underneath shoulders, knees roughly underneath the hips. We're coming into kneeling kicks. So from here, first of all, we work on hamstring curls. Stretch your right leg back behind you. Then when you lift up, try not to overarch your back. Inevitably, you will have a slight curve in your lower back, especially if it's quite flexible. From there, keep your thigh at the same height. Inhale, bend the knee, and then exhale, stretch. That's 1. We're doing 5. 2, keep the thigh still, feel the hamstrings. 3, inhale, 4, exhale. Fairly steady, 5. And exhale. From there, flex the ankle. We now kick the leg to the side. Inhale, kick to the side, and then point to the back. Inhale, kick to the side, and point to the back. 3 more. We can do a kick, and exhale, back and back. Last 2, kick, and back. Last 1, kick, and back. Hard to keep that leg at the same height. Take the leg out to the side, keep it there, draw small circles from the heel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring the leg back, we have to do those quickly. Sit back into child's pose before we do the other side. Well done. Come up, other side. Hamstring curls first. Stretching the left leg back, lifting up. Feeling that spine neutralizing, so you're trying not to overarch, drawing the lower abdominals in. Inhale, 1, exhale, stretch. 2, exhale, stretch. You can point or flex the foot, whatever helps. 3, exhale, stretch, nice and active. 4, and last one for 5. Stretch it out. From there, keep that leg straight, kick it to the side. Inhale, kick, exhale, back. And for 2, hard not to move the right side of the pelvis. And for 3, try and keep it stable. And for 4, kick, kick, back, back. And for 5, kick, kick, back, back. Now we take circles. Leg to the side, little circles thinking of the heel leading. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Same again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Harder that side. Okay, coming back, take a child's pose. Come onto your front. We move into some spinal extension before we come to standing. So we come into our swan. Very similar to cobra. For this, you can take your legs together. You can take them wider apart. Choose what feels right to facilitate the curve in your lower back. Hands turn slightly out if you need them to, if the shoulders are dropping down. Approximately hands underneath the shoulders, yeah? From here, draw the shoulders down onto the back already. Tilt the pelvis slightly backwards, so that you've got length and stretch in your abdominals. Press the feet down, take an inhale. Come through your cobra, come higher than cobra. Lift onto your knees and then exhale, you lower down. We've got 4 more of those. Inhale, lift up. Try not to take the neck too far back. Exhale, lower down. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale, lower. Really get those shoulder blades down the back. As much as possible for you. Try not to force them. Last one. And lift up. And lower all the way down. We're not coming out of extension just yet. From here, we're going to come into swan dive. So keep the hands down, lift up, and you must be able to take your arms straight for this exercise in order for it to happen. We're going to bend the elbows and rock, and then when you feel a bit more confident, reach the arms out in front of your body and lift your legs behind you. Up to 5, I'm slowing down, and then we come down. Hope you had fun with that. From here, take hold of one foot, give it a stretch. Stretching through the front of your body, your quadriceps, your hip flexors. Change legs. Take hold of the other side. Give it a stretch. Okay, we're going to work on rocking now, okay? So take hold of the feet. You can hold the ankles, or you can hold the feet. We're going to keep the feet pointed today. From there, start to lift your chest. Push your hands back into your feet. And just test out you lifting up, see where you can get to. So you're using oppositional, kind of two-way stretch to really lift up and out of that. Then from there, bring your body all the way down. So just testing the water. Okay, from here, you're going to push your feet into your hands. Press your hands into your feet. Lift your chest. Inhale, lifting up. Then start to rock. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And come all the way down. Just have a little moment there. Last one on our belly, we're coming into swimming. Reach your arms out in front of you. Head is down. Start to lift your legs and arms away from the mat. Then from there, we're coming into a swimming action. Move your arms and legs. Really reach for your hands, reach for your toes as if you're swimming. Full range. Inhale, exhale. That's 10. Inhale, exhale, and then come down. Sit back onto your heels and take a child's pose stretch. Stretch out through your lower back. Maybe walk your hands to the right side. And then to the left side. So transition to come into seal. You're going to cross your feet over, and then from there, try not to fall back. See if you can bring your legs through your arms. Not easy for everybody, but give that a go. Or you can just come forwards. Okay, from here, you're going to press your hands down, lift your bum, come to the front of the mat. The hands feed through the legs, and you pick up the feet. From here, we're going to take 3 claps of the feet for seal. So imagine a seal clapping its, I don't know, hands. From here, clap the feet for 3. 1, 2, 3. Roll back and come back up. Okay, we're going to do that one more time. Okay, just move that out of the way. All right, hands go through, picking up the feet. 1, 2, 3. Roll back and come back up. Same again. 1, 2, 3. Roll back and come back up. This time when we roll back, we're doing 3 claps at the back. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. Keep going. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. Keep going. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. This is the last 2 before we come to standing. Final one. And then press your feet down and see if you can come to standing. Did you make it? Okay, come to the back of your mat. Now have your heels together and your toes apart. Just like we did at the beginning in standing in a V. The arms reach out to the side, you reach the arms all the way up. You roll down through the spine. From here, we walk out in our push-up, high plank first. Hold it there. Or you can drop your knees down. Take 3 push-ups from here. Or you can do 3 push-ups. We'll do the knees first. Inhale and exhale. Don't go too low. 2 and 3. We just do 3. Tuck your toes, walk your hands back towards your feet. You might need to bend the knees. Let the head dangle and slowly roll up. Next round, take 3 push-ups without bending the knees. Inhale up, exhale down. Walk it forwards. You can go back onto your knees or take 3 push-ups from your high plank. 1 and 2 and 3. Walking back. Hold it there. Roll up all the way to the top. Push up 2, we start to lift the heels. Inhale, reach up. Lift the heels away from the floor. Exhale, roll down. You have to really focus there. Walking your hands out. You can drop to your knees, or you don't have to drop to your knees. You can hold here or take your push-up. 1 and 2 and 3. Walking back. Keep the heels lifted. And then rolling all the way up to standing. Keep the heels lifted when you roll up to standing. It's quite tricky. Lower your heels down towards the floor. And then from here, standing roll downs. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, roll down through the spine. I'm going to take the legs apart now. Hold the elbows, take a little swing from side to side. Maybe give the head a shake and the shoulders and the knees. And then from there, spread the toes, big toe, baby toe, really spreading. Arches of the feet lifting up. Try not to lock into the knees, and then roll all the way up to standing. Let your shoulders roll down onto your back. Press the big toe down and the baby toe down, and then from there, all you're taking is a rise up to balance. Just see how your balance is. See if you can keep the pelvis in the center. You're not overarching the back. And then slowly, in your own time, lower the heels down, keeping the head and the shoulders over the top of the pelvis, weight stacked on the feet. Okay, and you're done. I hope you enjoyed that. That was a fusion of classical Pilates and also a little bit of contemporary Pilates as well. I hope to see you again.